Looking for cheap Madden or NBA 2K coins? Head on over to my sponsor, Buy2KMut.com. They're currently running a special where my code Bkindel will get you 35% off your order. What is up, everybody? So EA is finally starting to slowly release the ratings for the Regs teams from Madden 21. This includes having 4, maybe possibly kind of sort of 5 99 overall players that will be at the start of Madden 21. This includes the $500 million man in Patty Mahomes, the reigning defensive player of the year in Stephon Gilmore, the strongest, meanest motherfucker you will ever meet in your life in Aaron Donald, and then the White Thunder, Christian McCaffrey.
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
And maybe, kinda, sorta, nobody really knows Michael Thomas. I don't know, bro. He posted it on his story with like that gold 99 chain and just nobody knows. But at the same time, doesn't Michael Thomas seem like the kind of guy that would buy that chain off one of the regular 99 overall players just to wear it as his own because he thinks he's a 99? I don't know, bro. Dude runs freaking slants for a living. Anyways, none of these are official, but you see here, we got all the leaked overalls for the top 10 players on every single team. Then obviously, you know what ratings, like every year, we got some snubs that should be so much higher than their rating, like Deshaun Watson being an 86 overall. So if you guys want to see a team build using the all snubbed Madden 21 overall team, let me know in the comment section. Be sure to hit that freaking like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. But as you guys probably already know, I'm a die-hard Packers fan, baby. So you know I'm excited to take a look and dive in at some of these ratings, see what I could be working with the Packers theme team moving into Madden 21. So today, we're going to go through the top 10 players on the best team in the world, freaking Title Town, baby, the 2021 Super Bowl champion Green Bay Packers. Bro, we need to get Aaron another ring, dog. So starting out at number 10, we got the best rookie in the 2019 draft class in Alton Jenkins. But this guy was an absolute steal in the draft last year. We got him in the second round. I was a little salty we drafted him over DK Metcalf. Freaking gains, baby. But this guy came in, he took the starting guard job in like week 4 or something. Didn't allow a sack the rest of the year. He was absolutely insane. You mix him and Bakhtiari and then Bulaga on that line, we had one of the best O-lines in the entire league. I'm telling you right now though, he's only an 80 overall. He's rocking with an 80 overall though. If he rocks out and balls out like he did last year, even close to the same production, he will be up towards a 90 overall by next Madden. I'm calling it, baby. Like, the guy's just so good. How do you not allow one single sack in like 12 games? Not one sack. You're going up against some of the best linemen in the entire world. You allow 0 sacks. Dude's an absolute stud. 80 overall does him no justice, but it's freaking EA. Nothing surprises me with them anymore. At number 9, we got one of our big signings from last year at Preston Smith, went 84 overall. Preston Smith balled last year, bro. I felt like he doesn't get talked about too much as a steal from last offseason, mainly because Darius Smith was one of the best defensive players in the league last year. But Preston Smith quietly had himself a hell of a season in his first year in Title Town. We're talking about 4 deflections, 1 forced fumble, so some decent pass coverage stats, and then a career high 12 sacks and 11 tackle for losses and 23 QB hits. He set a career highs all across the board. 12 sacks, absolutely incredible. You pair him and Darius Smith, you're talking about 26 sacks between 2 players. That's a lot of freaking pressure coming off the edge. An 84 overall is not bad. I wanted to see him a little bit higher, but still, 84, I'll take it. Preston Smith, hopefully he has a good second year. Then we have another one of our big signings from last offseason in Adrian Amos. Him and Darnell Savage made one hell of a safety combo last year, bro. Our defense backs are so young with Amos. He's only like 26. Then you have Savage, Kevin King, Jair Alexander. Lots of production, a lot of young talent at the defensive back spot. Amos came in, he quietly had himself a decent year, not like a world-breaking year. I think Preston Smith should have been rated higher. Personally, I would switch Preston Smith and Adrian Amos around. I think Smith should be an 86, and Preston Smith, yeah, Smith should be an 86, and then Amos should be an 84 overall. But still, solid year for him last year. 84 tackles, 1 sack, 8 pass deflections, 2 interceptions, tying his career high there. He also had 4 tackles for a loss. Like, he was decent. Adrian Amos is an all-around defensive back. He does everything decent. He does nothing exceptionally well, but he like he produces, bro. That's all we could ask for. I thought he was a good signing from last year. We still got him locked up for 2 more years, bro. Last offseason was freaking clutch. So here we get into some real shockers here, man. I'm a little upset about this one. Moving on to number 6, we got Darius Smith. Darius Smith was one of the best defensive players in the entire league last year, and he's an 88 overall. The logic at this freaking company, bro. This guy was mainly a backup with Baltimore, and it makes you wonder what the hell were they thinking, because this dude's a freaking stud. He came out and he absolutely balled, killed career highs all across the board. He had a career high 13.5 sacks, 17 tackles for a loss, and 37 QB hits. That's ridiculous, bro. That's constant pressure off the edge. Constant. Every few snaps, either him or Preston Smith is getting in the backfield and disrupting the play somehow. Without him and Preston Smith last year, the Packers are maybe a 500 team. Those 2 players alone easily added like 5 wins to the team's total. We went from 2018 having a bottom tier pass rush to adding 2 pass rushers, and all of a sudden we're absolutely studs across the board at linebacker. Like, we're set for a while. Best part about it, he is only 27 years old, so he's just entering his prime years. And if he produces like he did last year, kind of like how Preston Smith needs to do, we will be set. But an 88 overall, what the hell, EA? Alright, I'm just preparing myself to try and stay calm during this, because this is outrageous. Aaron Rodgers, the freaking GOAT, is an 89 overall. Bro, EA really be on their clown shit this year. He came in as the 6th best quarterback in the Madden 21 ratings. I believe he was behind, like, obviously Lamar, Russ, Patrick Mahomes. That I can understand. Drew Brees is 4 overalls higher than him. Don't agree with that. And then there's 0 reason Tom Brady should be ahead of him right now. I believe you can kind of switch back and forth between Drew Brees and Aaron Rodgers as the 4th best quarterback in the NFL, obviously behind Mahomes, Russ, and then Lamar. But still, people are saying, like, Aaron Rodgers is declining. And while he's not the same GOAT that he was a couple years ago, that belongs to Patrick Mahomes now, the dude produces, and people are still trying to, like, say he sucks. What the hell? Last year, he had 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. Like, dude, people will always complain about Aaron Rodgers, saying he throws the ball away too much. Like, no shit. When your wide receivers don't get open and you're being swarmed by a million defensive linemen, you gotta get rid of the damn ball. But still, he protects the ball better than anybody in the NFL. He hasn't had a season of over 10 interceptions since 2010. Bro, 10 straight years of under 10 interceptions. That's ridiculous. His last 2 years, he has a combined 6. Bro, put some freaking respect on the GOAT's name, bro. Next up, we got Jair Alexander, freaking Ja, baby. 90 overall, one of the best up-and-coming cornerbacks in the entire league. Dude had a very solid year, very productive. I think he's going to take an even bigger step this next year. Hopefully he balls out. He was guarding a lot of the #1 wide receivers last year, and honestly, he held his own. A pairing of him, Kevin King, Amos, Darnell Savage, like I said, hell of a defensive backcourt. Moving on to number 4, we got Aaron Jones, one of the better running backs in the entire league, and honestly, he got some respect at 90 overall. Christian McCaffrey, the White Thunder baby, is a 99 overall. The next best running back is a 92 overall. So Aaron Jones only being 2 overalls less than that, you can't be too mad about that, but dude, he balled. Almost 1,100 rushing yards last year, 16 touchdowns, and that goes along with almost 500 receiving yards and 3 touchdowns from there. 19 total touchdowns, and then 1,500 total yards, bro. Hell of a season for him. He's in the final year of his contract. It'll be interesting to see how he produces, or if we sign him to a long-term extension, but I mean, he's one of the better running backs in the league. Another player that goes well under the radar is Kenny Clark. That's mainly because he's a defensive tackle. Defensive tackles get no love unless your last name is Cox. Kenny Clark gets a 90 overall. He is also entering the last year of his deal, and he needs to be re-signed ASAP, bro. And I'm telling you, this dude's about to get freaking paid. He is 24 years old. In his last season, he had 6 sacks, which is really good for a defensive tackle. And then he had 62 tackles for a loss. But he's also one of the best run stuffers in the entire league. He's literally the only player on that defensive line that can consistently stop the run. I'm telling you guys, he might become the 2nd highest paid defensive tackle in the game, right behind Aaron Donald. I believe that. I believe he's worth it too. This dude's a freaking baller. He needs to get more love. Number 2, we got the 5th best wide receiver in the league, and Davante Adams. Easily the best route runner in the entire NFL. This dude runs some crispy routes that made freaking Ocho Cinco cry, bro. He missed 4 games last year, still had about 1,000 yards, was still able to produce literally the only receiver on the Packers that could create any kind of separation. The year before that, he had 1,400 yards. I expect that kind of production going into 2020. 93 overall. I'm okay with that. And then the best player on the Green Bay Packers going into Man 21 is going to be the left tackle and number 69. Nice. And the ultimate beer chugger in Wisconsin, David Bakhtiari. Bro, I love David Bakhtiari. First off, he's got like this nice, long, like luscious hair. Like, I don't know, just seems like a likable guy. Then he wears number 69 because why wouldn't you wear number 69? But either way, he's probably far and away the best left tackle in the entire NFL. He gets a 96. He's also going into a contract year. He's a little bit older. I think he's 31 years old. But he's going to get paid. And he's also a player that needs to come back next year. Anyways, boys, there you have it. The top 10 players on the Green Bay Packers in Madden 21. Once again, these are leaked, so these could change a little bit. I don't see them changing too much. Maybe an overall or so every here and there. And EA could also realize that they're being dumb as hell with some of these overalls and change them before the year starts. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see a team build using the all snubbed overall team where I take the players who should have much higher overalls than what they actually have and put them on team together, hit that like button and let me know in the comment section below. And I'm out. Peace.